तो भाई गोवा आए, वो भी नॉर्थ गोवा रॉयल एनफील्ड गराज कैफ़े ना आए, ये कैसे हो सकता है। सो वी आर हियर एट रॉयल एनफील्ड गराज कैफ़े, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट स्पॉट इफ़ यू आर अ बाइक लवर. I'll show you why. Lots of bike, and this one, just look at this. One of the kind. And now this is the garage cafe. Actually it's run and maintained by the Royal Enfield, and this one is the very famous. So let's go inside. And this is again one of a kind of Royal Enfield. This is beautiful. This is the Royal Enfield Fantabulous. Amazing. This is the scooter which once the Royal Enfield has introduced in the Indian market, and मैं भी ये पहली बार देख रहा हूँ. And this is looking nice. Wow. So I'm inside the Royal Enfield Cafe's showroom, and I'll show you one thing. This is the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650, which was recently launched. It was recently launched in the Rider Mania and Aishma Motor Show, and this is looking beautiful. Yeah, this is the 650cc parallel twin same engine, which is earlier introduced in the Interceptor and Continental GT, and this one's looking so bulky, man. The big boy, the big brother of Meteor, and I just love the paint scheme. This red, and this is not deep red, this is the maroon red. The texture is looking very, very great. I'm very, very impressed with the the build quality of this motorcycle. The material they are using now, the Royal Enfield, just look at the fit and finish, and this brush metallic finish. This is not metal actually, but still they have the switch gears, the feeling of switch gears, and the petrol tank cap, again the brush metallic finish they have provided this time. Here the same, the old aviator style ignition on and off switch, and the windshield simply superb by the Royal Enfield. The paint quality is very impressive. I can see, I can feel a lot of difference, and the material, the finishing, hats off to the Royal Enfield. They have done a very, very good job. Just look at the rear of this motorcycle. This bike is looking, this is gonna be a great, huge for the Royal Enfield motorcycle India, but the another focus will be on the pricing of this motorcycle, and I think the rear disc brake is one of the biggest disc brake in the Indian motorcycle industry till now, because this is covering the whole alloys of the motorcycle. I guess 70-80% of the alloys is covered by this disc rotor, and the braking is from the Bagga, which is a subsidiary of the Brembo, the 650 twin. But the motorcycle is very वेटी, इसका मुझे वेट जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा लग रहा है, बट still manageable on the highways. And in this motorcycle you can see very first time the LED headlights being introduced by the Royal Enfield. I guess not only the headlight, the indicators, the rear tail light is also the LED setup, and first time Royal Enfield has introduced the USD fork in this motorcycle. I just wish Royal Enfield ने इस motorcycle में भी dual disc आगे दिया रहता, तो it could be it could added a more charm to the motorcycle. But I don't know about these are the touring mirror. This is, I don't know, being a standard or a accessory, but hats off Royal Enfield. But simply you have won the heart of many people. And यहाँ पे in front of us we have our Continental 650 GT, purely made for the race, and this has been tuned up. This has been made up just for a single work in the mind, and that is just for the race tracks. Because what I know about this motorcycle, this is one of the kind of the motorcycle which has been introduced in the Royal Enfield GT Cup. And just look at the exhaust. This exhaust are short and tiny, but these are the performance exhausts. And again the clip-on is lowered by more few centimeters, and the setup and this fairing is simply awesome. And if you can see, this is not a bicycle, this is one of the first motorcycle which was introduced by the Royal Enfield. You can see the Royal Enfield cycle, height that Royal Enfield Reddit designed, and wow, this is awesome, man. So this is the first model which was introduced in 1901, Royal Enfield first model, and just hats off to the Royalenfield Garage. उन्होंने बहुत सही तरीके से इसको रखा हुआ है. And look at the engine, इसका बिल्ड ऊपर की तरफ है, and that pom horn is adding more charms to the motorcycle. And in the store you can see apparels also, a lot of apparels over here. These are the high-class models you have of the classic. Wow, just simply awesome. So this was the Enfield's mini Bullet. I guess this was the 175cc Bullet which was introduced in the late 80s of Royal Enfield, and this is actually looking awesome, the old school era. We are coming to South Goa from South Goa, from North Goa. Do visit this place, dil khush ho jayega. How's the experience?
Very nice.
So I met Raj, ride with Raj, भाई किस्मत हो तो ऐसी हो.
एक्चुअली लोगों ने म्यूजियम हटाया है.
ओके.
तो म्यूजियम हटाने की वजह से ये बाइक्स यहाँ पे आई है, नहीं तो नीचे म्यूजियम था.
Okay. So that's the original 750 interceptor ना? Wow यार.
Can you imagine?
Wow. The original
And it works.
750 interceptor.
It's working condition.
And this one is looking more prettier than the current one.
Obviously, man. Retro is retro, right?
535.
Not that.
Continental GT.
Yeah, but I think that is like 250 or something. Crazy, right? I mean,
one's
look at
great.
the look. And it's big. See the size.
The length of the motorcycle is so big, no?
Crazy. See the tire where it ends and where that ends.
So I am in.
How do you feel sitting on? Are you back in the? Are you back in the 60s? Yeah.
750 parallel twin Royal Enfield Interceptor, which is more
What a charm, yeah.
prettier and
What a beauty.
charmer than the new Interceptor. I'm
Crazy.
sorry guys, all the owners of the new Interceptor, but this one is.
They all know it, including me.
It was a great meeting with you again. Every time we met, first time you started vlogging when you have the GT 535,
Yeah,
and I also owned a GT 535. I met him first time, and seriously. So these are the 2022 edition helmets, and इसकी speciality ये है कि हर डिज़ाइन के helmet से 22 बनेंगे. And ये जो आप देख रहे हैं, this is the map of Bagga actually, and if you can see these are the Royal Enfield Classic. See, these are the Royal Enfield Classic miniatures. Wow, the theme on the heart of the motorcycle, parallel twin 270-degree crank is all over here.